I've had a real bad day. So much I want to say. I'll type away and rant until my fingers can't. It's social media meltdowns.
What up, neighborhood? One love. You know, as a vegan runner, several nights during dinner time, I'm out running, and people who have their windows open, I can smell what you're cooking. Now I've noticed sharp uptick in the smell of folks cooking meat, and it's quite overpowering. Now, quite honestly, I find the odor offensive, but I'm asking our community to have some empathy for our hashtag plant-based neighbors and close your windows while you're cooking meat. Close them, okay? Now, I don't mean to be a stereotype, and I'm not gonna go into detail about why the odors of cooking animal is offensive. I just ask you to do your research and join this movement and fight the fight. Now I'm gonna go run a 10K. Oh, yeah. You're watching Social Media Meltdowns.
Do you want to get a drink sometime?
I'm 20.
Hot chocolate?
I'm lactose intolerant.
All right. Coffee?
I have an adverse reaction to caffeine.
Does that rule out herbal tea?
I'm not a fan.
This is the most drawn out rejection ever.
Hi, my name's Shawn Mahoney, and I'm doing an Amazon review of Haribo gummy bags in a 5-pound bag by Christine Torque. Oh man, words cannot express what happened to me after eating these. The Gummy Bear Cleanse. If you are someone that can tolerate the sugar substitute, well, enjoy. But if you're like the dozens of people that tried my order, run. First of all, for taste, I would rate these a 5. So good, soft, true to taste, fruit flavors like the sugar variety. I was a happy camper. But, or should I say, not long after eating about 20 of these, all hell broke loose. I had a gastrointestinal experience like nothing I have ever imagined. Cramps, sweating, bloating, beyond my worst nightmare. I had food poisoning from some bad shellfish, and that was almost like a skip in the park compared to what was going on inside of me. Then came the flatulence. Heavens to Murgatroyd. The sounds! It was like trumpets calling the demons back to hell! And the stench, like 1,000 rotten corpses vomited. I couldn't stand to stay in one room for fear of succumbing to my own odors. But wait, there's more. What came out of me felt like someone tried to funnel Niagara Falls through a coffee straw. I swear my sphincters were screaming. It felt like my delicate starfish was a gaping maw projectile vomiting a torrential flood of toxic waste. 100% liquid. Flammable liquid. Napalm. It was actually a bit humorous for a nanosecond, just because it was beyond anything I could ever imagine possible. But it went on for hours. I felt violated when it was all over, and I think that might have been sometime in the early morning of the next day. But I am telling you, there were things that were coming out of me that I ate at my wedding in 2005.
I'm Claude Stewart, and I'm going to be doing 3 quick Yelp reviews of a truck stop. This is a clean, relatively easy access fuel stop located off I-40 on historic Route 66. Fuel prices here are competitive with the Exxon and 76 across the street. Oh, and their chili dogs put them over the top for a 5-star review. Gas, bathroom, coffee shop, all in one. It's located on Route 66 on the way to Santa Fe. Oh, the manager was in. He was nice and friendly. We bought some gifts for Grandma that she just loved, and even treated ourselves to some cold Starbucks and tasty beef jerky. Thumbs up to this establishment. It's a fucking truck stop.
Hello! Social media meltdowns. Thanks for having me. I'm Brandon Potter. Today I'm going to be talking about a meltdown that happened fairly recently. It happened over 4th of July weekend he's going by COVID Corey now. That's the moniker given to him by the internet. COVID Corey decided to go to a beach party at Fire Island in New York after testing positive for COVID-19 and only quarantining himself for 8 days. Here we go.
Excuse me? Can you please put on a mask?
Everyone knows I had COVID. I sat in my bedroom and quarantined myself for 8 days. And now I'm out celebrating. So go yourself. I hope y'all get fucking COVID. Miss Rona. Okay. I thought I was cured. I'm not a bad person. This cancel culture we've created has got to end. The messages I'm getting, the threats, being booed off the train. It's not okay to tell people to go kill themselves.
I was sitting right here when I got my first ever Nordic Track ski machine. 1995, I was 15, and I was watching the Swap and Shop channel on my parents' TV.
You're doing great, Ed. You've really got the motion now.
If you don't know what that is, you're missing out on the greatest total body workout ever made. And a really good place to hang laundry in your basement. That's where John Kerwin comes in, and I showered for this. He's a verified Amazon reviewer. He's done 35 reviews, and he's the kind of guy who he's like fair, but very enthusiastic. So a lot of 5-star reviews, one 1-star review for a Sharpie that didn't have enough ink, which I respect. He provides this busy reader summary for those of us who don't have a lot of time and we just need a Nordic Track review on the go, where he says that he shares this from 18 years of Nordic Track use. And he says, and I agree with him, if you're lucky enough to find one of these legacy elites, buy it. An incredible blend of industrial technology and the beauty of fine, solid hardwood. And as a legacy Nordic Track, it's built in the grand tradition of the older Nordic Tracks, which, here's a diss, far exceed the quality of the more recent production models. It is indeed, he says, the best, which by the way is in quotation marks, and the T in the and the B in best, both capitalized, ever made. The complete body workout is all one could. He uses this verb, desire, in a tactile experience that is also health promoting. Somebody get this guy a book deal. He's more than just a verified Amazon reviewer. This is simply a classy example of a functional and motivational piece of industrial art and a sound investment all around. Now, he says art, and he means it, because there's also a paragraph in his review called Like Acquiring Art. I love John Kerwin. I'm retired from the field of public education. His students were lucky, but my quotes day has come. I now own the best Nordic Track ever built. Who would not want to keep up with their fitness program with this NT? Please see the customer image that I've posted here. And I like to think that that's the image of John. Super fit. I now include my NT on our home tour for new visitors. Can't imagine what that's like, but I definitely want to come. Now, John Kerwin, I want to meet you. I want to buy everything you've reviewed on Amazon except for the things that are 1-star or 3, and I definitely want to work out with you. Love, Liz.
Hi, this is Dina Nina Martinez coming to you from Lady Laughs Comedy Studio in Madison, Wisconsin. Have you been wondering what's happened to misconnections? Well, I'm here to tell you they're still alive and well, as is misogyny. Let's look at this little ditty from Chip Lady, ISO Deli Boy. I was demoing chips at your grocery store. You were making sandwiches for people. We flirted a lot. I gave you a big bag of chips and joked about giving my phone number, and then I got really shy. I think you're very cute. Let's get some chips and sandwiches and see where this goes. Hey, this is not Deli Boy, but let's get some cheeseburgers and talk about why you were afraid to give that guy your number. Sure, a guy will take your number, but if you're giving out numbers like that, a guy's gonna think you're a hoe. I'm just saying, don't expect to get married when you give a guy a number like that. It's very aggressive. So let him know you're interested in him, and if he doesn't ask for your number, then he's clueless. Leave him alone. Well, that was offensive. Oh my God, how? Well, essentially you just called me a hoe. If you think a woman who gives a guy her number is a hoe, then that says a whole lot more about you than it does her. It shows a complete lack of respect for a woman who is in control of her life and who she is. Also, it's not 1950. If Deli Boy thinks I'm a hoe because I'm an actualized human being, then he doesn't deserve me. This has been Connecting Misconnections and Misogyny with Dean and Nina Martinez on Social Media Meltdowns.
Thanks again for watching Social Media Meltdowns. Don't forget to subscribe and like us on YouTube. You can also follow us on Instagram at Social Media Meltdowns. If you're feeling generous, click on that little Patreon link below. You can send money to the artists and the producers who help put this show together. Special shout out to SDLGTPN.com and SDPix.com. Who's cooking meat?
I've had a real bad day, so much I want to say. I'll type away and rant until my fingers can't. It's Social Media Meltdowns.